Hello everyone from Alice and I hope that you're having a wonderful day and doing well. In today's vlog, oh my goodness, it is an emotional day for Alice and I. Alice is going to go in for her knee surgery, and it's so hard because you can't really explain to them exactly what's going on, and I'm all a bundle of nerves, so we'll just hopefully everything goes well. And if you do want to know a bit more about Alice's surgery, I do have a vlog for my Vlogmas series, 25 Days of Sparkle, where I go and bring Allison to the specialist. I'll insert a link up above the screen right now and where you can find that video. But basically, Alice is going to be having surgeries on her back legs, on her knee joints, the patellas. They need to move back inwards. And I think they said she was I think it's called a stage 3 or a level 3, which means that she definitely needs surgery. It's causing a lot of pain and discomfort for her. So you are a very brave, strong little girl. I love you so much. I'm gonna insert some footage of yesterday, some of the things I did with Alice. So we'll insert that now, right? We're gonna do that? Yes? So here's some footage of Alice and I on an afternoon walk. It was a beautiful sunny day on January 11th, and she was looking so cute in her little poncho. I love this. I love the little rainbow tassels. It is so adorable and cute.
Miss Zoomy Zooms, were you zooming around the place? Wow. Wow. Oh, the Mickey. You got the Mickey Catherine got you. Is that the Mickey Catherine got you? Wow. Wow. Yes.
Getting some work done in the afternoon, and then I decided to film an OHM Beads video for my YouTube channel. And look who loves to hang out with me and be part of the action, Miss Alice. She was taking her nap and she wanted to be really close beside me. As you can see, my leg is right there. She wanted to be super close, and she was sleeping here without anything comfy. So I went and grabbed her snuggle blanket from Snuggit so she had a comfy place to lie down. And then of course she just had to appear in the video because she was too cute not to include. So having a bit of a tea break with her in between the video. And the video is OHM Beads unboxing one of their new collections, which was really fun to film. And I just love how Alice always wants to be a part of my day, whether that's working or getting some computer work done, filming, a call meeting, whatever it is. She's always part of the fun, and I just love that. She's such a sweetheart. So had a really nice afternoon with her, and the sunny weather just continued. It was so nice to have some sun. It had been raining quite a bit before that, so it's just so good to have that sunshine just to lift the spirits and all that. Plus, since it's her day before surgery, it was really nice to have that sunny weather. Later in the day, it got pretty dark. I think it's around 4 p.m. and we were just kind of snuggling on the couch. I was kind of getting some work done and just hanging out with her. The TV was on too, which she was watching, and it was just good to have that quality time with her. And like I was saying, for this last day, I just wanted to spend as much time with her as possible.
What are you doing with Mr. Slutty Sloth? What are you doing with him? What are you doing?
I got some more work done, did my workout, and then I decided it was time to give Alice a bath because I figured she probably won't have an opportunity to have a good bath for quite some time, as both of the back legs will be healing. I also had a shower too, and here you can see her. She's all nice and cozy in her blanket, drying off. I later blow dried her. And then we went for another evening walk, and I thought this was good footage to show you guys, just so you can kind of see what her walk looks like now. You can kind of see that her legs are stiffer when she moves them, and do you see it? They're not they don't bend as much kind of thing. So that's kind of an example there. Then we got home and we had to play.
Is that 0? Is that 0 in there? Is he coming for you? He's coming for you. Whoa. Is that the 0? Whoa. You got him. Go look at that tail is wag. You got 0. Is that your 0? Yeah, you got him good. Did you get 0? Wow. Is that 0? Is that 0? It's a 0. It's a 0. Yeah, you got him. You got him so good. You He's at 0. Oh, you got his little nosy nose. Did you get his little nosy nose? Oh, you got his ear? Did you get Zero's ear? Oh my goodness, Miss Alice. Whoa.
I had so much fun playing with Alice. We were playing with all her favorite toys. This is one of her new favorite toys she got. I think I got this back in the summer for her. It's this giant slot. For some reason, she loves playing with really gigantic toys versus like small ones. She likes the small ones too, but these big ones she just seems to have so much fun playing with. And I'm really glad I was able to spend this time with her, especially since she was having surgery the next day and she probably won't be able to play and do as many things, once she's had the surgery. So I just wanted to spoil her as much as possible. Hey, it's Emily, no makeup. I think it's almost 10 o'clock at night. And I have just been having a ton of fun. I'm getting so nervous and I'm just trying to make sure Alice's final day before surgery is just really good. So I've been playing, giving her lots of goat cheese that she's been enjoying, and I'm just so nervous. I'm so nervous. Extra scary because it's both her little legs. Those little legs right there are gonna be getting operated on, and it's really nerve-wracking. So I'm just praying for the best and that everything is gonna go okay for you because I love you so much. You're my family. So we're praying a lot for you. And it's just hard because you can't explain to them, oh, Alice, you can't explain to them what's going on. And I'm trying to tell her you're having this big operation and I'm probably not going to see you for a couple nights. And it's just, this will be the first time that I'm separated from her. And I'm just it's hard. It's hard. She's a huge emotional support to me. And she's one in a million trillion billion, aren't you? You are. Look at this sweetness. What are you looking at? Oh my goodness. I'm making myself a late night snack. I'm making macaroni vegan. It's Jediah macaroni and cheese. It's dairy-free, gluten-free. Yeah, and you had some goatist cheese, didn't you? The goatiest of cheeses.
Alice, would you like some goat cheese? Would you like some goat cheese? Yes. Oh, that's a very good girl. You do want goat cheese. Okay, Alice, let's go get the goat cheese. Let's go. Let's go.
And then tomorrow we're going to wake up early. I'm waking up, I have to drop her off between 7 to 7:45. So early morning for me, mostly because I want to make sure she has a good little walk in the morning. And yeah, it's getting closer to bedtime, right? Look at that sweetheart. My best friend. She loves to hold hands. That is a very Alice thing since day one. She loves to hold hands. She always gives me her paw when I'm nervous or when she's nervous. It's our thing. I popped Alice into bed. We got nice and cozy and the blanket together. And I just did some reading and journaling. I had actually a very difficult time sleeping that night. I really didn't get much sleep just because I was so worried about everything. But then we woke up and it was January 12th. Here's a little shot. Alice waking up in the morning. It is surgery day, and I just wanted to make sure these moments were really special. So we definitely cuddled a lot, went for that early morning walk, her last walk before surgery. Look at her go. She has no idea what's going to happen. Honestly, it's so hard that you can't explain to them what is going on. She hung out on my lap when I got ready, putting on my makeup and stuff.
Are you very cute? You went on Mama's things. We went on Mom's outfit of the day, eh? She's a nice and cozy ghost. Sweet little girl. I love you, Alice.
And now that brings us to this morning. And this will be my first time being away from her for a night or two. She might be there a couple nights. So that is so hard because I have literally not spent any night away from her. And she's been such a huge emotional support for me. I think I am that for you. So it's going to be tough on both of us, but it is for the best. And her life, just to know that she can have better pain management, better quality of life, that she's not going to be in pain, it's so worth it. But it's so scary. And a lot of that, I think the fear that I have just comes from my late dog, Ella. She had 2 surgeries and there's just a lot of trauma from with all that stuff. But Alice has had 1 dental kind of surgery procedure. And that was tough and everything went good and it was okay. And I'm trying to be very strong and brave. My faith that everything, I know what's meant to be is what's meant to be and you're going to be in the best hands. So it's going to be really good. But
I'm still like, you know, the nerves, but just to know that she's gonna have a better life and pain-free is so worth it, right? It is like around 6 something, I believe, and then we're gonna head off. We need to get there between 7:45, so we're gonna do that. And I love you. Yeah, you ready? Let's go.
Alice was so confused about what was going on. She's used to like a fairly quiet, peaceful start to the day. She's not used to like really early morning car rides. And it was also like the worst rainy weather. It was like really hard rain, very gloomy, and she was just so confused. And I think she could sense like I was trying externally to be very positive and happy, but I think she could still tell that like I was nervous too. So it was a little bit tough, but we made it. We got to the vet. We walked in. Here she is in her Snuggit. And I love the Snuggit, by the way. I highly recommend it if you have a small dog. It's just so convenient. Alice loves it. She's so cozy. I got her all checked in. She, again, was sniffing things out. She was kind of hesitant about what was going on. I also had some paperwork and forms I need to go through and to fill out and sign off on.
Hello, Alice. So they came to collect Alice, and I'm like feeling all the feels. Like she left, and and I just finished filling out the forms, so I'm gonna get that all sorted out. And it's so nervous just going through here and like, you know, checking all the stuff off. And I gave her a very special blanket. It's my like Ella guinea pig blanket thing that she's used since day one that I got her. So it's just a lot of comfort for her. And I just hope everything goes good. I'm so nervous and I really miss her, but I know that this is gonna be the best for her and it's gonna help her so much. So anyway, I'm gonna go get this all sorted out and then try to get through it. Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. So, but I know it'll be good, and it'll be good, right?
I finished up at the vet, then headed out back into the very rainy weather.
I was just heading to my friend Rita, and she was helping a lot. I'm just feeling all the feels right now, and I'm just so stressed. So I'm gonna get coffee. Let's do this.
I headed to a local cafe that I like. They have some really yummy options on the menu. They have like this really amazing avocado toast, so I decided to get that and a latte because due to lack of sleep, I needed all the caffeine energy. I also had some more work that I needed to get done, and I thought it would be a little bit harder to do it at home. So just going to a coffee shop, having a delicious cup of coffee, something delicious to eat. Look at this beautiful latte art, by the way. So cute. And a rainy day. I had a nice spot by the window, so it's a great place to tackle some work and try to get my mind off things. It's always really nerve-wracking. So I enjoyed this time. It was really peaceful and just able to relax. I also caught up on some Instagram stuff. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's at Fashion Storyteller.
Hey everybody, I am a ball of nerves. I've been trying to get stuff done and it's so hard. But I ended up taking some photos of my Alice themed jewelry. I'll kind of insert some pictures here. So I put that on. So I got my little Alice bracelet stuff going on. So I have Alice represented. I also added Alice onto my O pendant, which I'm loving. The little heart one that I got engraved. Actually, my friend got it engraved for me. It's just super sweet. They called me and I'm thinking, oh, she's gonna go into surgery now. But they actually called me by accident. They meant to call someone else. So it's kind of funny because they're like, you can pick her up at 4:30 today. And I'm like, no, like she's having surgery. Why would I pick her up the same day? Like, don't you need to monitor her? I was so confused. But yeah, then they like quickly realized, oh yeah, we grabbed the wrong file. So I kind of laughed at that, but hopefully they'll be calling back again soon. Because basically, I think what happens is they do a bunch of scans first, then she goes into surgery, and then they'll call me before surgery starts, and then they'll call me after surgery ends and just let me know how it goes. So I'm just missing her so much. She's so brave and strong, and I think this is gonna be like mostly how I'm gonna be feeling the next little bit, just because it's just hard. I just want the best for her, and it's just like it's always like the waiting. I think is the like worst part of this, but it'll be so good, when she's healed. I'm really hopeful that'll help a ton, and I'm really glad I'm doing this, and so glad I went to get a specialist opinion. I know it's for the best and I'm making the best decision, but it's still like all the feelings. And I'm sure anyone who's like me, where your furry family or like your pets are your furry family, they're part of your family, you're probably like in the same boat of me with all like like Alice is just such, like all my pets have always just been my family and such a big emotional support for me. And like yeah, truly from family members. And they're just a part of my life forever, you know, and they really leave paw prints on my heart. So they're very special to me. And I know not everyone is like that with their pets, but I am. That's who I am. And Alice has just been such an incredible, amazing blessing. And I always tell her that, but she really is. And I don't think I would be where I am today without her. She's been there. Like, I really feel like she was like a gift from above. She is. And I'm just, yeah, she's just amazing. And she herself has had such like a tough journey, you know, from Korea. She was going to be euthanized at a high kill shelter. She was saved. And even like how I found her and like all of that, like it's really special. I filmed an IGTV video if you're interested on Alice's adoption story and how that all came together. Like, it's like, I watched it actually like on Alice's Gotcha Day anniversary, and it just pulled at my heartstrings, just remembering like the timing of everything and all that. Like, it's just amazing. So I'll leave a link down below in the description bar if you want to see that. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'm all a bunch of nerves, like ball of nerves or whatever it's called, and I really should go and try to get some lunch. I find when I get stressed or anxious, I don't have an appetite. So sometimes I find for me, having little mini meals, drinking lots of tea, smoothie stuff, or just even trying to go out to eat is really good for me. I'm just like, I know some people like they are like, oh, I need to eat all the food. And I'm like the opposite. I just lose an appetite. But I know that I should eat. So I think I might go out for lunch because I think that'll help. And if I do, I'll bring you guys along with me. And also, by the way, since this is my first vlog outside of 25 Days of Sparkle, I called my Vlogmas series 25 Days of Sparkle, but I don't really know what to call these vlogs. Should I call it like a vlog 1? Do I call it like, should I have a different unique name for these vlogs? Like, they're not going to be all the time, but just when there's like something interesting going on, or I don't know, something that I think you might guys like. Or maybe I might end up doing maybe a weekly vlog, like just little moments of each of my day. I'm not sure, but since so many of you seem to enjoy 25 Days of Sparkle, I just thought, you know, I definitely want to kind of continue vlogging in some way. I'm very open to your feedback on what that might look like. So please let me know. I think some of you already did. I need to actually catch up on a lot of comments on my YouTube channel. It's just been a lot of things going on. I've had a couple of my own medical appointments this week too. I had 2. So all these things going on. So I really want to try to get back into like catching up on stuff. I always feel like I'm behind. So hopefully we'll catch up. I really, really massively appreciate all your love, all your comments. Like, it makes my day, and it's so amazing just to be able to connect with you guys from like all over, and just, it truly means the world. Like, I'm very blessed to have this amazing community and be a part of it. And I'm really thankful for you. So thank you so much. Hey everyone. So the vet called me and they did a bunch of scans on Alice because they hadn't done scans yet. It was more of just her checking out Alice and feeling around the first visit we did. And then before the surgery, they were going to do the scans. So the vet called me and it was really tough because she said, I'm trying to remember everything, but it is worse than what they were hoping for or expecting. So while the patella on the legs is an issue, like a huge issue, there's a lot of other issues going on with her bones, the femur, and I forget what else she said, but just that it's really bad. And she said that if it was a bigger dog, that she might not necessarily recommend this procedure, but since Alice is small, like very small, she's under or around 7 pounds, that it could still be quite effective for her just by doing and moving the patellas and everything. So I was like, well, if there's this chance that it can still be effective for Alice because she's so small, and that I did ask, like I always ask, like, if this was your dog, what would you do? Because I'm leaning towards yes, I still want to go ahead, because I forgot to say, she said that Alice may require more invasive surgery in the future. So with that in mind, if this could be the beneficial thing, which it can be, like they don't know for sure until like they do the procedure and Alice recovers, but that could avoid a more invasive surgery in the future. Sorry about that, I got interrupted. I'm not sure exactly where I left off, but Basically, surgery is still recommended. This one is not as invasive that you might need in the future, but I'd ask the vet, like, if it was your dog, would you recommend doing this? Because I felt like, yes, this is definitely something I want. If there's any chance that she can have less pain and just enjoy her life as best she can, I'm going to do it, especially like, you know, if the vet's recommending it, and the vet was like said, yeah, if it was her dog, she would do it too. So Alice is in surgery, I believe, like now or moving into it very soon. And I prayed a lot, just for all the hands that'll be taking care of her and the other dogs and pets there today and everywhere. I'm very like all the things, but I'm sure it'll be good. It just breaks my heart to know that, you know, it's even worse than, you know, than what we were hoping for, and that she's going through all that. So it just makes it hard just to know she was in so much pain, and that I'm just going to hope and pray that, you know, that this surgery will be effective for her and that she won't need to have another scary, more invasive, this already seems invasive, but more invasive surgery in the future. I just hope, sorry, he's talking to me, my Apple Watch, but hopefully not. And yeah, it'll be good. So I'll keep you guys posted. I still haven't gone out to get lunch yet, so I think I'm going to go tackle that. I made a tea. It's like 2:08 right now. I just like looked at the clock, so definitely should eat something. And I didn't hardly get any sleep, so I might just try to rest when I get back and then try to tackle on some more work stuff. But I'm really going to go easy on myself. Oh, just praying for the best for my little Alice. I love her so much. So anyway, lunch. I gotta get lunch. Guys, I just got off the phone with the vet. She's so lovely, and Alice is recovering well, and the surgery went really good. I'm so emotional. I'm just like so happy she's okay, and I knew she was in the vet's hands, but it's always scary. And they did a really good job with moving the patella and everything. Everything looks really good. The only thing that Alice might run into is some sensitivity with the screws that are in there over time, but maybe not, and just to monitor and healing. And she's going to obviously stay there for probably a couple nights. And I'm trying to remember everything she said, but the surgery went really well, and that Alice is recovering well and weaning off the anesthetic and all of that stuff. And I miss her so much, but just to know that she's doing okay, and she's awake and the surgery went well is so good, and that, you know, she has a lot of healing to do, and she's going to be in a lot of pain, but it should help a lot. So I feel very encouraged and excited once Alice heals. And then obviously I'm very excited to see her. There might be a chance to get to see her tomorrow. I think she'll be there for, like I said before, a couple nights just with healing and monitoring. It was a big procedure that she had done, so definitely want her to be in the safest place, the safest hands, just in case anything goes astray or anything like that, and that she's been monitored, like being monitored and all that. But I'm just so happy she's going to be okay, and that she had the surgery and it went really good. And the vet there, the specialist, is so lovely. I feel very blessed that was Alice's surgeon for the procedure, so I feel very encouraged. I such a ball of nerves. So now having that information just makes my heart feel so lighthearted and so good. So thank you, God. Thank you. And thank you for all of you. I was chatting a bit about Alice on my Instagram at Fashion Storyteller, and I know a lot of you were thinking about her, sending her positive vibes, sending prayers. And it honestly means the world. And back to me, just thank you so much. I really believe that makes a difference. So thank you so much. And I'm so happy. The big part is over. So now it's just the recovery and just, you know, waiting to hear when I can go pick up that little Alice and just give her all the goat cheese and love her so much. So yeah, but anyway, I'll chat to you guys later. I'm probably going to end it for tonight, and I'll probably chat to you again tomorrow unless I hear like an update later tonight by one of the texts or something like that. So talk to you guys later. Goodbye for now. Oh, and I didn't even tell you the time. It's 6:10 p.m. in case you were wondering. So she probably called around 6:05, 6:06, something like that.
On Friday, I got a call from the vet just with an update about Alice and how she was doing. She's doing really good. They asked me to pick up some children's Tylenol for her and just to drop off another can of food just in case she needs it. So I headed to the vet, did that, And then later that night, I decided to go see a movie. I went to go see Avatar. Have you guys seen it? What did you think? Let me know down below.
Hello everyone. So today it is Saturday, and earlier, maybe I think it was like 2 hours ago, I don't know what time is it now. It's 1:30. So I think, yeah, it was around 2 hours-ish ago that I got a call from a vet, one of the vets here there on the weekend, and she told me that Alice has been lovely and doing really good. She's eating, she's drinking, went to the washroom. She is having difficulty even like attempting to use her back legs. And if she does, it tends to be right on the right, because the left side, as we know, is the worser leg, but both obviously have their issues. But then she's doing good and gonna come home today. I get to pick her up at 2 o'clock, so I'm just about to head out to pick her up, and I'm so excited to see her. I miss her so much, and she is just so strong and amazing, and they were really impressed with how well that she has progressed. Like when they called yesterday, they said that, you know, she surprised them just with how well she's doing with the eating and with that. They weren't expecting that right away, so I'm really proud of her. She is so strong. She doesn't give up. She doesn't let anything stop her, and I'm so proud of her, and I'm so excited to hug her. It just must be so scary for her, like when I think like just imagine like going in, you know, and you wake up and all of a sudden your legs are in so much pain. They're not working the same way. Like it must just be so frightening and scary for her, and I'm really thankful she has a wonderful team there that's giving her lots of love and support and everything. And it's hard when you can't explain to animals what's going on. Like I tried in my own way, but yeah, it's tough. And so she's just gone through so much with her life, and she's just so strong. So I'm very proud of her. Let's go pick up Alice. I'm so excited. So I'm just waiting to pick Alice up. They're just doing some final stuff for insurance, and then she should be coming out, and I'm so excited, and I feel like so emotional. I feel like I'm gonna cry at any moment, so very excited to see her. Alice? Hey! Yeah. Yay! Thank you.
How are you guys doing?
Good. So excited to see Alice.
Yeah, oh my gosh, she's such a
I got the Snuggit already. So it's good to know that it's safe to put her in there. I wasn't sure with her legs if it would cause pain, so I'm going to put that in her. Yay! It's an Alice! Oh, look at you! Hi, sweetheart!
Salamat.
Thank you so. Oh my gosh, you're amazing! Thank you so much. We'll put that in here. Alice!
So she got little chicken legs.
Oh, look at you, Alice!
No chicken legs.
Oh, you were such a good girl. Are you very strong?
Yeah.
You are very brave. Look at you. That must have been so scary to wake up. I wonder what happened. Oh, am I getting all the kisses? Thank you so much. Do you want to go home? Yeah. Did you make new friends? Oh, there we go.
What a life, little girl.
Yeah, she has her best life now. Okay, I don't want to hurt you. How's that feel? Is that good?
Oh,
Is that good?
so snuggly.
Is that nice? Yeah, you're so sweet. Hi. You go say goodbye to your friend? Say thank you.
Well, hopefully we see you.
Oh yeah, you will. Yeah.
Stitches.
Yeah, oh, we'll definitely be back. The little one. It's a little Alice. Off we go. I'm just hanging out with Alice outside a donut shop. My friend went in to get us some donuts, and I gave Alice some goat cheese, and she absolutely loved it, didn't you? What are you doing, sweet girl? Now she's spying. I don't know if you can see. She's peeking into the donut shop. Are you being so cute? And then we're gonna go home and rest a ton, enjoy some donuts. I probably will give Alice a little bit more goat cheese just because she deserves it, if she'd like it. And then I'll have to make sure that she's not eating too much high reward treats because she's gonna be resting a lot and don't want her to gain any weight or anything like that. So, sweet little girl, look at this. Look at you.
When we got home, it was time for Alice to have some much needed cuddle time, which was so lovely. I also made sure she got lots of rest. She just seemed so happy to be back home, very comforted and calm, which made me really happy. I also put her drama llama, which actually the vet called it her trauma llama, beside her too, and it was just so sweet to watch her sleep and rest.
All right, I'm just gonna take Alice to go outside to go to the washroom. I'm gonna carry her out there. I realized we didn't get a sling from the vet, so I ordered one on Amazon, and hopefully that should come. I think it's in a few days, but I'm gonna try using her Snuggit, like the opposite way of it, to like kind of hold her if she needs help with it. We've just been watching YouTube videos and hanging out together, and she's been resting a lot, and she just seems so happy. You seem so happy to be back home. I think she's really happy. I'm happy to have her back. Look at that sweetness. Look at that little sweetheart. You are very brave and strong, you know that? You inspire me so much. I love you, Alice. Mwah, my little good girl. Look at that. So Alice went pee, but it was really a struggle for her, and I had to really go help her go easy because it was really, you could tell it was really hard for her and painful, and just seeing her walk like very differently, and just it's hard. This poor little girl went through so much, but she was so brave. We found a little spot.
After the walk, I decided it was cuddle time with Alice and to watch a movie, and she wanted to hold hands the whole time. She was just such a sweetheart. I could just tell she was just so happy to be back home. I was also noticing that she might possibly have the early signs of a possible IBD flare-up, so I was getting a little nervous about that, so I decided to keep an eye on her and to monitor. Her tummy felt like a little bit bloated. It was making some strange noises. And also the simple fact that she wasn't able to go to the washroom yet just because of the pain and the medications and the stress and all that. I gave Alice a later dinner just to line up properly with the medications she needed to take. They all needed to be taken with food, so I kind of tried to do it based on the timing the vet said. So I gave her a slightly later dinner, and I was so happy to see that she ate the majority of it. She did leave some, which still kind of made me go, oh, is there an IBD symptom there? Or is she just, still healing, doesn't have a big appetite? But she ate most of it, so I was very happy to see that.
Is that good, hon? I love you. I love you very much. Go to the bathroom, and I usually carry her till we get to one of her favorite spots, and she's been doing really good. She's gone both things for her washroom breaks, which are really good. So she went last night, and then she went in the morning. This is my second time letting her out. She's just resting a lot, lots of cuddles. I'm gonna go find her a nice spot, right? I'm gonna find you a nice spot. You wanna go pee-pee? Do you want to go pee-pee? Come on up and go pee-pee, hon. You got it. There you go, honey. There you go. You find spot. I gotcha. I gotcha. There you go, good girl. Oh, you're very brave. You are very strong. Just gentle. Gentle, gentle. I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, why don't we go over here? I'll help support you. There you go. I gotcha. You want to go pee-pee? I'm going to find a spot to go pee-pee, honey. You got it, hon. You got it. You got it. You're very brave. We have the Sling coming tomorrow, which I'm hoping is going to help her because I try to support her, but it's a little tough. Let's move you this way. We'll move you. There you go, sweet girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Do you want to go pee-pee?
She's really not wanting to put a lot of support on her left leg. Yeah, it hurt, eh? That hurts. Okay, come on. Let's find a good spot. Maybe by the tree is a good spot. Let's carry you. You want to go pee-pee by the tree? There you go. Is there a good sniff there? Good girl, Alice. Good girl. Oh, good girl. There you go. We're going pee-pee. Good girl. Where are you going now? Careful, careful. Gentle, gentle. Good job using those legs. Oh, and the tail's up a bit. We got a little more confidence. We got a little more confidence. Good girl. It's a little rainy. Okay, let's go up. Scooping you up. All right. She did so good. You did so good, Alice. We're heading back now because you did a good job. You went pee-pee. There we go. Look at this sweetness. Alice. Very regal. You are Elizabethan collars. Very regal indeed.
Hey everybody, I'm here with Alice. It's January 16th and oh my goodness, this little one surprised me today. She was trying to walk on her own for like just a couple seconds and I was so proud of her. You did such a good job. She's really trying to be a little more independent. Like, so when I take her out to go to the washroom, she's attempting to walk a little bit further, more independently on her own. She really amazed me. She did that last night too, but this morning I didn't bring my camera or anything. I couldn't film it, but I did capture. I just got back from taking her out again and she tried to do it again and she's doing so good.
Good girl. Good girl, Alice. Oh my gosh.
I'd pick her up and tell her what a good girl she was. She's trying to like start to get a sense of her legs. I think on the schedule, they're hoping to aim for like a 5-minute walk or something at some point, which I just feel like definitely is not where she's ready to be at yet. But just these little, like the fact that she's trying to be, use those back legs. And even though it's scary and it hurts and it's probably no idea why it's not working like it used to, she's going to get there. I mean, yeah, I think it's an 8-week recovery. So slowly but surely we'll get you there. And I'm really proud of her, guys. Like just seeing her try is so good. You probably have seen it that I've been using the Elizabethan recovery collar. I did order a more comfortable one for her on Amazon. It should be coming today as well as the Sling. Hopefully it's Monday. So I was hoping they're supposed to come yesterday, but they didn't. So hopefully they come today. I'm just so proud of you. You are doing so good. You're doing very good. So I'm going to go get some work done and she's just going to hang out on my lap with this and we'll see how it goes, right? We'll see how it goes. I'm just filming and look who is so sweet hanging out on my lap and literally my camera. And I'm filming Celebrate Life. And I got this sweet little angel right here on my lap. Look at this sweet little angel in her snuggle sack. Being such a sweet little one. I love you, Alice. Hey everybody, so I'm so excited. Alice's Amazon orders came. So I got the collar, it's in here. And then I got the little sling for her to help her on her walk. So I'm gonna open these up. I'm so excited. I hope they're gonna help you out. All right, that is the sling. We're going to try that out and see how it works for you. That's going to help you on your walks. Yes, it helps you. It will help a lot. Yeah. She's just been loving her snuggle sack. You've been in there a lot. And I find when she's in here, she won't try to like lick or anything because that keeps you cozy and it helps you not to go licky your wounds, right? Yeah. And here's the next one. And I just looked for whatever was going to ship the fastest and that looked like it would still be comfortable. So this one, if you can see, it has eyes. It is like a frog. It's pretty hilarious, but it looks like it would be comfortable. This is the brand. What do you think? Okay, it actually feels super soft, like really nice and soft, the part that she's gonna lay on. And it is what I was hoping. It's stiff, but it's not like crazy stiff. Like I think she'll be comfortable wearing this. Okay, and here's a look with it on. And I'm very impressed by that. What do you think? Does it feel
weird. I actually got the perfect size for her. I was looking at the measurement chart and she definitely is at the size small. It's not too tight on her neck and it's not too loose, so it feels perfect. And you look, you look like a little froggy frog. You look like a little froggy frog. Are you a very cute little frog? Now this one I think must be nicer for you, right? Does it feel nicer than the other one? Because when you go to lie down on it, I wonder if I actually put this at the back though at night. Because I was just thinking like that's kind of awkward to rest your head on. And I think this part with the ears would be more comfy for her to rest on. But it's nice. Like it has firmness to it, but it's definitely a lot more like malleable and not like so hard and plastic feeling. Like it feels really soft and definitely feels like it would be easy to clean too. So I think we got a winner there. Yeah, I think I like that. Now let's open your sling. Let's take a look at your sling. Okay, so here's a look at the sling and it has this nice little furry part that's gonna go on her belly. I think this part, if you guys can see it, it wraps over the handles that I'm gonna hold. And then it actually comes with like this little bag too. I'm assuming this is gonna be the right height for Alice. It's a size, I believe I got the size small again.
The size and everything worked great for Alice, but Alice was not a big fan of this. As soon as I like put it on, she didn't want to move in it. She didn't really understand it. So I did try to do some training to help her kind of understand and see the support, but she just seemed to really just want to walk as independently as possible without the support. So I just let her do her thing. She felt a lot more comfortable just trying her own way. And oh my gosh, look at her go. She's amazing. I cannot believe this little puffster.
Yeah, Lucy, that's a good girl. It's her first meal on the floor. I've mostly been feeding her dinner on the couch, but I feel like she needs a sense of normalcy, so got her dinner on the floor with her little pink cloud. Yeah, so I'll have her in here, and she's just been doing this interesting, like, comfortable for her sitting position. I just added a little bit of goat cheese. She hasn't wanted to really eat like as much today, like breakfast or like dinner. So dinner last night, breakfast today, and now dinner. So I'm hoping, oh, she's shifting. She's shifting. Is it hurting? I might pick her up in a second, guys. She's doing good. Back to eating. I think she found the goat cheese.
I added the goat cheese to entice her to eat because she was not having a big appetite today. And this is when I was like, yeah, I think she's having an IBD flare up. She was able to go to the washroom this day and I could just tell that things weren't going 100% for her IBD. So I did do the goat cheese to entice her. Plus she needs to eat just to heal, but also for her medications and things. So I was so happy.
Alice is doing so good this morning. She's standing on her back legs, helping her balance a little bit here. Alice, you're doing so good, little one. This is a very good girl. Look at that. I just took off her collar. So, oh, there we go. I should try to use that sling, but she doesn't seem to she doesn't quite understand. So I need to do some training with her. I wish I had done training with her with it before the surgery because I think that would have helped better. So just an FYI to anyone. But look at that. You're balancing on those legs on both of them. Good girl. Wow. Look at you. I'm so proud of you. January 17th, and you are balancing on both of those legs. Very good girl, eating your breakfast. Alice was doing so good, and then it got a little hard to stand. Break. She wore the frog recovery collar all last night, and I think it was a lot more comfortable than the plastic one, which I was, are you okay? You want to lie down? I should pick her up. But anyways, she didn't finish her breakfast, and just in case you guys are wondering, I think her tummy might be a little bit, she has IBD, might be a little bit upset from some of the medication, but overall she ate like half of it, which is so good. We might eat the other half later. I think she also took a break just because it was starting to get painful to stand. So just going to give her a little bit of break. And I need to give her the Tylenol children's medication. So I'm going to give her that now. Such a good girl, though. I'm so proud of you. And did you guys see her on the morning walk? She was incredible. You were incredible. Was doing so good. And then when she's like, oh, that's tough, she does sit, and then she'll always want to try again. But I'm like, let's not push you too much. But I was so proud of her.
Good girl, Alice. Good girl. Look at that tail going up. Good girl. I'm so proud of you. Just want to wash her. Good girl, sweetheart.
Since I was pretty confident Alice was having a flare-up at this point, just for the simple fact of her not really wanting to eat, her tummy felt a little bit bloated, and some other symptoms, and just because I felt like she must feel so stiff from not being able to move around as much, I decided to give her a nice dog massage. So she just loved this. I could tell that it was really helping her, and I could even feel some of her muscles relax, which was really good. So I'm glad I made time for her to do this, and she just loved it. Now, one thing I want to circle back to, you might have remembered earlier when I picked her up the next day, I had noticed one of her wounds was like oozing a little bit, and I followed up with the vet just to see, like, do I bring her back in? Is this a possible infection? Because they didn't send her home with any antibiotics or anything like that, because they said like 95% of the time the dog doesn't need it. And as you can see, it looked like it was clearing up. So I was pretty relieved, and I was glad I had like touched base. And then since she was having the flare up, I was still a little bit nervous. So I was kept monitoring it, like just making sure that everything was okay. But overall, she seemed to be doing good. Sometimes when she has flare-ups, she's prone to ear infections and some skin irritation and stuff. So I just kind of took this time just to really monitor her, check in on her. I was a little bit worried about her ears, but so far things were looking okay, and she just seemed to love this massage. So I'm really glad I did this for her. She totally deserved it.
Good girl, Alice. Good girl. Okay. You're a very good girl. You're doing a great job on your walk, Johnny. You want to keep going? You want to keep going? Are you sure? Look at that. She's using her left leg more and her right leg. Okay, Alice, I think that's enough walking. She has wanted to go the furthest she has ever gone so far on these recovery walks, and I don't want her to overdo it. But I think she's really excited to be sniffing and getting back to her routine. Can't overdo it. She's so happy to be able to look at that tail. It is full up. It is full up. Are you happy, Alice? She's taking in all the sights and sounds. You were such a good girl on that walk. You were so brave and strong. You were so brave and strong. What a very good girl on your walk. And you ate your breakfast. It was good breakfast too. I love you, Alice. You are amazing. So amazing. I love you. My sweetness. You are a good girl. I love you. You are very brave and very strong. Are you going to get some sleep now? Shh. Let's get some sleep now. Look at my good girl. Hi, good girl. Look at you going on your second walk of the day. Look at this. Are you okay?
Careful, it's not really even here. But look, she's working hard. She's not using the one leg though. Good girl. Are you barking? Are you barking? Wow. Hey everybody, so I just want to give an update with my little Alice. I had a dentist appointment today and then I had to take her to the vet, the specialist, because, so I don't think I've actually really talked about it in my vlogs, but she started like on the Sunday, so Saturday is when I picked her up. On the Sunday, on her left leg in the incision site near the bottom, like right at the edge of where the incision is, it had started bleeding and had some liquid coming out. And I had emailed them and we had chatted on the phone. They were amazing. And I kind of followed up the next couple of days with them. That healed. Everything was looking good. And yesterday, as you guys saw, Alice had like the best walks that she's had, you know, like not crazy long, you know, not too short, not too long, like following the guidelines and everything. And she was doing so great. So I thought everything was looking good. I wasn't worried about an infection because that's what I was worried about before. And then today we woke up, it was like 7 a.m. and I took her cone off. She has that frog cone that I get her to wear at night. And then it's either I put the plastic one that I have on her, you know, if I'm not with her, able to watch fully. But anyway, so I left her in the bed. I went up to go switch out her, what's it called? Her recovery collar, the cone. And I came back and she was panting and I got really concerned. And then she had all this blood on her like stomach, on the fur. And then I saw there was this like wound and it wasn't where the incision site is, but it was like really close beside it. And I was so confused, like, did she lick it? Did she bite it? Did I do something? Did I scratch it? Like, how did this happen? So right away, I was like going into my counseling appointment. So I like quickly took photos, emailed them at the beginning of my session. My counselor's awesome. She was really understanding. And they like really responsive, got back to me really quick and like right after counseling. And I actually called them, but they were already like about to call me, so it worked out perfectly. And yeah, they thought it was odd and they agreed that definitely bring her in. They were able to squeeze me in. So the vet she normally sees was really busy that day, but she had her like other vet that she recommended and they passed along the info. So amazing. And they squeezed her in at 2:30. So she went to see him and he took a look at it and he thinks, yeah, there's definitely like a buildup of fluids in her left leg and definitely like needs to have some antibiotics. Potentially there is an infection. He did take like a swab of it to test, so they'll get back to me around Monday or Tuesday with the results of that, but definitely need to start antibiotics for her. Poor little one. Like, she was doing so good on her walks and everything, in such good spirits, but that popped up with the fluid. He said like 95% of the time they don't need to be on antibiotics, so with little Alice, there's something going on there. So they think it potentially is an infection. The other thing is something to do with like I'm trying to remember the name, like the wire or like the screw that they put in there causing some type of irritation, but they can't really check on that right now. So that'll be, it's just a 2-week checkup. So that'll be then, which reminds me, I still need to book that. So I better get on that. Yeah, he thinks it appeared because the fluid kind of needed to get out, kind of infection thing. Hopefully that makes sense. Her IBD has been flaring up a little bit and she's been less willing to eat. So yesterday I had to kind of like really coax her, like, "Ooh, that looks yummy," and like trying to like give her some goat cheese that she can have with her stuff. But I definitely was having a flare because every time she eats, she starts shaking and kind of flare up behaviors for her. And then today she didn't want to eat at all after, you know, that was probably so scary for her. She was just like so comfy in bed and then all of a sudden this like blood and stuff. So she only ate like a tiny bit of kibble, and kibble is like her treats. She has a very strict diet because of the IBD, and I gave her some goat cheese to kind of coax her to eat it, but that's all she had. And I made her like have some water, like I used a syringe because I don't want her to get dehydrated from not eating or drinking. So monitoring that, I'm hoping that she'll want to eat later, like at least some dinner. I don't want her to lose weight. It's funny because normally with, you know, recovery stuff, you don't want them to gain weight, but with Alice's case, I'm more worried about her losing weight. So I want to make sure that she's getting enough in, and hopefully the flare-up will calm down a bit. I did give her a massage. I think I'm going to do that again tonight and rub her belly a bit. I find that that helps her too. So plus, like, I think her moving around. Today I'm taking a bit of a break from her walking as much. Like, she still needs to move because you want the joints to be flexible and all that, but
just want her to rest and take it easy. It's just so sad that she has to go through that little thing. It's weird because like I was so paranoid she was going to get an infection because when I had my endometriosis surgery, 2 of my incisions got really badly infected. It was so awful. And I actually waited like way too long to go and I waited like over a week. It was so bad. Don't do that. So I was like paranoid that happening to Alice. So I was very on it. Like, and I gotta say though, like the place I went to like with the specialist, like I communicated, you know, daily. I sent photos, video, and they were so great at getting back to me. Like always emailed me, always called me back to check in. Like so good. I'm so thankful I took Alice there. And if they're watching, thank you. You guys are amazing. I feel very blessed that Alice is going there. I also want to like say I'm so thankful for my insurance company, like because they cover like, you know, obviously you go in and this is another appointment, so there's more additional fees, and like so thankful. Like I'm so thankful I've had insurance for Alice. Helps so much. I hope you guys are doing amazing, and I'll chat to you later.
Despite having the infection, Alice didn't let that stop her from wanting to walk and sniff, so I decided to meet up with a friend as we had planned and get some hot chocolate. I kept Alice primarily inside her Snuggit, and she was very happy in there and just seemed to love taking in the sights and the sounds. It was a hot chocolate festival going on, so we got some hot chocolates and just sat in a park, took in the beautiful ocean breeze, and I could just tell that this was just so nice. She also got a little mini washroom break too.
Hey everybody, so I just wanted to give you a quick update. Look at Alice in her little frog cone. A quick update on how the infection kind of weird thing is going. Her leg is looking a lot better. It definitely doesn't look as swollen or anything like that, so it is calming down. So the antibiotics are working well. I did get a call from the vet though letting me know that when they did test it, it ended up being like a slightly different type of, I think, bacterial infection than what the antibiotic will help with. So I'm going to be picking up some new medication with her, but her leg is looking so much better. She is trying to like get at her feet though, like I think just in response to pain and stuff, but everything is clearing up there. It's finally like scabbed, which is so thankful for that. I'm glad that that is clearing up. Very big relief for that. And look at this cutie. She's doing really good. She has lots of energy coming back. And I'm so incredibly proud of her. You are such a good girl. You are very brave and strong. I'm very proud of you. Look at that cute little face. Hey everyone, so it is January 24th day. I am with this cutie and oh my gosh, a couple minutes ago she was trying to do zoomies and play with Mr. Sloth, one of her toys, and we just got back in from a walk and I wanted to like quickly clean her paws with one of those like dog friendly little wipes, like they're kind of like all natural wipes. She's like, I want to play, and I'm like, Alice, no. It was so funny. And then the other couple days I've been kind of leaving a little bit more because she's doing so well. And I like walked her on the furbo and stuff. And when I got back, she was trying to jump up on her back legs because she was so excited. I'm like, Alice, no. So needless to say, she is feeling really good and she doesn't know her limit. So she's on strict instructions for 5-minute walks 3 times a day for the next, I think it's like for this month basically, since her surgery. So it'll kind of continue a little bit into February. And then gently increasing because, you know, you don't want scar tissue, you don't want any issues or anything. So she needs to be moving them enough, you know, so they don't get too stiff. She gets the hang of it and all that stuff, but not too much, right? It's all about balance. And Alice doesn't seem to know her limit because she wants to go on much longer walks. And I feel so sad that I have to be like, no, Alice, like that's your limit. But it's encouraging to see because I know when I first started, I could just sense from her that she was so like afraid that she wouldn't be able to walk normally again and that she was just so confused. And that confidence, as you guys probably have seen, like it just came back and she's just feeling so confident with herself. But she's definitely still in the healing process, of course. Like it's not even, it's not even 2 weeks, I don't think yet, right? Am I doing that right? Yeah, like it'll be 2 weeks this Thursday. It's Tuesday right now. So she's still very much in recovery mode, but you know, and she's on painkillers and everything still, but she is just feeling a lot more like herself, which makes my heart so happy to see. And I'm just so incredibly proud of her. She is so brave and so strong. I keep telling her that, and she is just an inspiration to me, and I'm very proud of how much she's progressing. And I think what I'm going to do is I will be doing more updated videos. So she's going to go for a checkup. So I think I'll start the new vlog with a checkup and a little up to date on where she's at with everything, so you guys can kind of see her progression. But that is basically going to be it for this vlog. It's been, what did I start? When was her surgery? I don't know, January 11th or 12th. So it's been like this fun little adventure the past while. Well, I shouldn't say fun little adventure. It's been quite a, you know, scary, you know, adventure for Alice, but now it's very heartwarming and very encouraging to see, you know, just all the stuff she's like accomplishing. And I didn't even tell you guys, she, like Alice, won a giveaway on Instagram for like this place that I love getting her some collars and harnesses from. They do no choke harnesses and I love them. And I entered her and she won. I was completely shocked. Like I couldn't believe it. And I found out, like, I think, was it like a couple days she came home, or the days she came home, or two, I forget exactly when it was. All the days kind of blur together. And I just thought that is just so sweet. Like the chances of Alice winning, you know, and now she has something to look forward to wearing when she's feeling better on her walk. So I think it was just amazing, wasn't it? Anyway, thank you so much if you made it to the end of this vlog and this video and following Alice, as I should say, you know, her surgery and recovery with us. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. And if any of you guys have any dogs that have gone through or currently going to go through surgeries or any health things, I hope they're doing good. Hope they're doing well. Let me know down below so I can send positive vibes and some prayers over to them. And thank you so much for all your prayers and positive thoughts and vibes for Alice. I really, really appreciate it. So thank you so, so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye for now and take care.